Hey you guys, this is Sasha and welcome to another edition of Wednesday Wellness, and today it's featuring vegan soul food. Yes, I am cooking up a little bit of turnip greens, sweet potatoes, and some BeeFLESS tips. And so to get started, we're going to have 2 pounds of turnip greens, a sweet onion, bell pepper, sweet potato, and our garden BeeFLESS tips. The first thing up is our turnip greens. You're going to want to add 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and you're going to set your stove to medium heat and let that oil really get warm. Then add your chopped up bell peppers and onion, and we're going to go ahead and saute that. You'll want to saute your onions and peppers until the onions and peppers turn a nice light brown color. And to prepare for your turnip greens, you're going to add a little bit of water. And then you're going to, after you have rinsed your turnip greens, add them to your frying skillet as well. And we'll get ready to put the lid on it. So that's what you'll see happening. I'm sauteing my onions, and then I'm adding my greens. You'll add a little bit of seasoning. The seasonings that I used, which were optional, was Mrs. Dash Original and a little bit of parsley. You can also use accent as well, depending on your personal preference. But I find that I like a little bit of Mrs. Dash and even some Himalayan sea salt, and I'm good to go. After a few minutes, your greens will have cooked down and they will begin to shrivel. Then you'll want to use your tongs and start moving your greens around so they can really absorb the flavor of the bell pepper and the onion. After about an hour, depending on how fast you want to cook them, you'll see that they are nice and cooked, and we'll move on to the sweet potatoes. Your diced sweet potatoes will go on a pan, and I just add a foil, but you can use parchment paper if you like. And I'm going to add another tablespoon of olive oil, sprinkle a little bit of Mrs. Dash, and this time add some parsley. I'll spray a little bit of, I can't believe it's not butter, on top, which I'm trying to get rid of. Set my stove to 425 degrees and bake it in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes until they're nice and golden brown. And as you see, they're really nice, golden and crisp, and they're also soft and smell delicious. Last but not least is the BeeFLESS tips. This particular brand garden is sold at Walmart, Kroger's, and most of your local grocery stores. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. Add a little bit of water to your meat, and then I get prepared for the seasoning. And this is after maybe about 10 minutes of frying my BeeFLESS tips on the stove in the skillet. I'll add my plant-based sauce and stir it up. I like to make mine really saucy, kind of like barbecue, because it gives it a nice run. And to me, it does taste like a vegan version of barbecue. Make sure you cook it nice and thorough. Last, you'll want to go ahead and plate your meal and serve it up. And again, this serving makes 2, one for you, hubby, or whoever it may be, and it's really a great meal. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and as always, thanks for watching. Bye. Yes, we're talking about babies again, no shocker, but specifically today we are talking about your pre-conception visit with your doctor. I recently had mine